Ooh. Damn. Oh, I need 2 points to get. Okay, so I got 2, 1 and 50. Come on, give me a gold. Silver. Damn it. What the
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
That is third.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred McGriff. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The first baseman, number 40.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more on opening day after this.
Nice catch.
Mark Pryor is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Gone. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
At this rate, it's going to be a short string.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walk.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter, 0-for-1 here in the early going. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Derek Jeter has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, first base,
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors. Leading off the inning, Keston Hiura, and they'll need him to get something going here. Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. In the air out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
batting fifth, the catcher.
In now, Omar Narvaez.
Narvaez.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at
No, that's
first, but he
bullshit. That
can't
was a
flag
foul.
it down.
Batting fifth,
Into the box, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff. He reached on a single in his first try. Skied in the air to straightaway left. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Chopper to short. He's got it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate, Javier Baez. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
363.
Pelota.
Up 346.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the end. Now in the box, Justin Smoke, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lorenzo Cain becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Woodruff leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the
inning
side.
already. I might have to play down the dynasty game.
One. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mark Pryor, as we begin the top of the fourth. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Striding in, Derek Jeter. 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Yelich going back. Adios. Pelota.
443. It's 346.
And good for him.
75.
Derek Jeter has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Brent Suter answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Jason Hayward swinging a high chopper, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Cain is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning in is Christian Yelich. First time up, he went down looking. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double. He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Third baseman, number 7.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's running. Line towards center field. King is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Javier Baez.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
To the plate now, Frank Thomas. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8.
Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
The center fielder.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now to the plate, Mark Pryor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
In the air out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batter.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll add 1 more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. In now, Christian Yelich. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in.
A dive by Baez. How about that? 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. 7th inning ready to roll. Stepping into the box, Fred McGriff. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his batter. He made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's an error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net
launched to right field and deep. Yelich going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Bases are loaded. And Mark Pryor's about to pay that
where he
grand.
might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game. Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. The 1-1 home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So last half of the 7th here. Here's Eric Sogard. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. Run away.
Now back, first baseman.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ben Gamble will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. A barehanded pickup. Got him.
Now back, left fielder, Fred McWitt.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Number 44.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yu Darvish is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 11.
Popped up. Rizzo is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Thomas is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Frozen on strike 3 for the final. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. David Phelps comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Frank Thomas. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep.
It's got a chance. 420.
And gone.
Nope, 389.
Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Under it is Yelich, and there
Wow,
are 2 away
1
now.
speed.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Next for Milwaukee, Keston Hiura starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready for another shot now, Omar Narvaez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Number 24.
Chopped down the third baseline.
Garcia.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You know what, I might.
Catch is made, and the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Game ends. The Cubbies took the lead in the second inning and rode.
Probably gonna get a shitty reward. Whoa. Oh, he goes for 500 stubs. But I can't. Fuck, I think he's locked in. No, he's not locked in. He plays for the Padres. And it's probably locked in. Fuck, he's locked in. We're not going to lock him in because Ronaldo Lopez. See how much he goes for. Okay. So Matt Chapman's going to be the hard one to get. Yes, there's 200 stubs. Javi Baez is going to be the hard one to get. Okay, Pirates. Yes, I can finish my string with a pack.